Hello everybody, this is Joanna from Shining Mama. If you hear strange noises today, that's my son running around and screaming downstairs. Don't mind that. Today I'm going to talk about another piece of the puzzle, a very important piece of the puzzle of stepping up into a process. And that's called assessment. We have to know where we are before we know where we want to go. Let's say I'm in the middle of nowhere and the town where I want to go is north and I'm going south and south and south because I don't know where I am. I'm never going to reach that town. And there are many ways to do an assessment. Mostly when you're working with me, I'm going to assess it through some questions that I'm going to send to you. Another part of the assessment is journaling. And if you don't like to journal, you can speak into your phone or into your computer. I was working on something and I realized that I mostly want to be there at the end of the line, finish line, right now, today, and not tomorrow. And I don't want to assess where I am. But yeah, it's very important. Another way to assess where you are is through art. I have quite a few clients that are artists. And you will notice if you're an artist and you want to make something that your hand doesn't always want to do what you want to do. You want to make a beautiful painting and your hand just doesn't want to make that. You can also force it, but I don't advise it, especially when you are going through a process. I always advise just make whatever your hand wants, and maybe you make like this, or maybe you use colors that you never use. In the beginning it's really important to just get the garbage out if it wants to get out. Another part of assessment is mostly a coaching call with me. So my question for you today is not only do you assess where you are when you're starting a process, but how do you assess if you do that? Do you assess it through journaling? Do you assess it by talking with somebody or talking to your coach or to your shrink? Or do you assess it by talking to a friend? Or do you assess it by making art? What's your assessment method? I really hope to hear from you. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow.